The most valuable asset in your business is your customer list. Why? Because of things like this. Earlier this week, Facebook and Instagram was completely down. Nearly 2.4 million Facebook users around the globe reported problems with social media site at around 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time Tuesday. Meta, the owner and operator of Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger, said a technical issue caused the problems. Many users reported being logged out of a Facebook account with no ability to log back in. I remember that day and I was freaking out. I tried accessing Facebook on my phone and I thought someone was hacking me, and it just made me really think that wow, so many businesses out there are completely reliant on social media and third-party platforms to manage your business. So I wanted to take the time today to discuss why your customer list is the most valuable asset in your business. Avoiding situations like Facebook going down or being beholden to the algorithms of YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all these social media platforms. You don't have control of your own destiny. You're constantly paying money into these platforms because it's a pay-to-play system, and when they go down, if you don't have a way to communicate with your customers directly,
you're shit out of luck.
There's no way for you to get in contact with your customers if you do not have a customer list. Why is having a customer list so important? It allows you to frame the conversation and put your customers in the exact environment you want them to be in. Have you ever gone to Disney World and you look all around you? You can spin 360 degrees while you're in Disney World and there will always be some sort of Mickey Mouse ornament. You're just transported into a magical land. Walt Disney had that foresight that whenever you're at Disney World, they want you completely entrenched in that environment, in that magical experience, so they're able to sell to you in a way that keeps all other distractions away from you. When you use social media like Facebook, Instagram, Google, what are you doing? You are renting traffic. You're renting the eyeballs of these platforms to promote your business in front of their audience. You're scrolling on Facebook and you're seeing the algorithm show you what it thinks you want to see in that moment of time, because it's measuring and tracking all of your data points, all of your behaviors, and it knows exactly the kind of content that you want to see. So then when you start advertising on these platforms, you're interrupting that viewer experience. It sets you up for failure because they're not expecting to see your business pop up on their feed. And then you have to capture their attention immediately to try to get them to the next step, which is sending you a message or clicking on this link to learn more. When you build out your customer list, you're able to control the environment that the customer or lead will see your business through, and you minimize all the distractions that'll prevent them from taking the next action you want them to take. Think about when a business acquires another company for millions and millions of dollars. Sometimes they spend all that money because of their assets, their equipment, the technology and software managing that business, but most of the time these businesses are shelling out a lot of money specifically because of their customer list. They know the company they're buying has a very specific kind of avatar in their customer list, and it's worth millions more to advertise to that specific customer instead of doing the shotgun effect of just advertising to everyone and hoping the right person will raise their hand to sign up for whatever you're selling them. Building out your customer list also allows you to practice segmentation, segmenting your audience based off of key demographics, key qualities that you want to categorize them in. With my poop scooping business, I have residential and commercial accounts. The way I talk to a residential customer is not the same way I'm going to speak to a property manager or a government agency about our services. You need to have very specific kinds of language. Both of these types of customers care about different things. You have the ability to segment your audience into whatever category you want, and that'll help you organize your communication so you can advertise to them in the most effective manner possible. How do you build out your customer list? I'm going to share a couple passages from this book, .com Secrets from Russell Brunson, and he breaks down the 3 traffic types that you need to pay attention to for your business. There are only 3 types of traffic: traffic you control, traffic you don't control, and traffic you own. Once you understand how each type of traffic works and how they tie together, you will have the ability to direct the right traffic to the right offers and convert the highest number possible into buyers and repeat clients. Your one and only goal is to own all the traffic you can. That is how you grow your list and increase sales. Traffic you own. I want to begin our discussion with the 3rd type of traffic listed above because it's the most important. Traffic you own is the best kind of traffic. It's your email list or your followers, readers, customers, etc. I call this the traffic that I own because I can send out an email, post a message to my followers, or make a blog post, and I will generate instant traffic. I don't have to buy it from Google or Facebook. I don't have to do any PR or SEO. This is my own distribution channel. I can send out messages anytime I want with no new marketing cost. I can sell things to these people over and over again, and all that money comes back as pure profit. That's why it's so important to convert the other 2 traffic types, both traffic you control and traffic you don't control, into subscribers and buyers, traffic that you own, as quickly as possible. The bigger your list, the more money you make. Traffic you control. The next type of traffic is traffic you control. You control traffic when you have the ability to tell it where to go. For example, if I purchase an ad on Google, I don't own that traffic, Google does, but I can control it by buying an ad and then sending those who click on that ad anywhere I want. Any kind of paid traffic is traffic you control, including the following: email ads, pay-per-click ads like Facebook, Google, banner ads, native ads, affiliates, and joint ventures. Now, I personally love traffic that I control, but my big problem is that every time I want more of it, I have to spend more money. So my goal is always to send any traffic that I'm going to purchase over to a type of website we called a squeeze page or a landing page. This squeeze page is a very simple page with one goal: to convert traffic that you control into traffic that you own. I send all of my paid traffic to a squeeze page, and when the visitor gets there, they only have one option: give me an email address or leave. Now, a certain percentage of people will leave, but the cool thing is that some of those people will give you a personal email address. After that, the traffic you control becomes traffic that you own, and you can start sending the new potential buyer emails and messages as often as you'd like. Traffic you don't control. This last type of traffic just shows up and I don't have any control over where it came from or where it goes. For example, if someone mentions my book on Facebook, their followers may search my name on Google and they may land on some random page in my blog. I didn't have control over any part of that sequence of events. There are lots of types of traffic that I don't control, including social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, search traffic, search engine optimization or SEO, people finding you on Google, guest blog traffic, YouTube, guest interviews. Now, just like traffic that I control, my only goal with traffic that I don't control is to turn it into traffic that I own. To do this, I try to push all traffic that I don't control back to my blog. If you visit any of my blogs, you'll notice that the top third of my blog is nothing but a glorified landing page. When people go there, the only real thing they can do is give me their email address. After they do that, they become traffic that I own and I can put them into my communication funnels. So it's super important to know that you have the ability to dictate your own destiny. You don't have to be beholden to these social media platforms as long as you focused on building your customer list. So my question to you is, how are you fleshing out your customer list? When someone contacts you via social media or they call into your business, are you capturing their details immediately to put them in your customer list? Do you have some sort of intake form on your website, or do you have a sign-up form where they can subscribe to your newsletter and you can capture their information that way? This is overlooked by so many small businesses, especially people who are just starting out. You already have a bunch of other stuff that you're paying attention to, but I'm telling you, you need to add it within your work process to capture people's information as soon as possible. So you might be wondering, well, where do I store my customer list? When you're first starting out, just having a simple Google sheet will be helpful, but eventually you want to transition everything into your own CRM or customer relationship management tool. The CRM that I always praise and I love using for everything is Jobber. And with Jobber, I'm able to embed an intake form on my website. So whatever customer that happens to find my website via Facebook or Google, or because they get recommended from someone, they have the ability to fill out this intake form. It captures their information and adds them directly into my system so I can do my own follow-up process. The intake form on Jobber is super valuable, as well as just manually asking the person for their contact information just to add them into the system. Once they're in Jobber, you have this amazing dashboard that helps you organize your entire business. The area that I want to highlight is my customer list. As of right now, I have over 575 points of contact in my customer list that I have their address, their phone number, their email address. I have a way to communicate with that person directly without having to worry about Facebook or other social media platforms. The cool thing about Jobber is you can select a bunch of different people, and you have this option, tags. Tags are a way for you to categorize and segment your audience in a bucket that you decide. So I have a bunch of different tags: banned, commercial, don't email, moved too far. I'm able to select these customers that I just press the checkbox, and I can add a specific tag to them, and that'll help me stay organized. I can filter out all the people on my customer list that's associated with a specific tag. For example, I want to just look at everyone who's banned. It filtered out my list. I have 13 people who are banned. These are people that I never want to work with again, and now they show up as banned on my list. So if they ever submit another request, I already see the banned tag and I never have to get in contact with them again. Tags are so important because Jobber just released a brand new marketing tool. They released this feature where you can actually send out email blasts to all of your customers, and you can filter out your notifications based off of your tags and other criteria. So let's say I want to send an email blast out to all of my previous customers. You can create a campaign. I'm in the process of creating one myself. Do you still need help with dog poop? If we go to my client segment list, if I click edit, this is a list of all of my customers. I already have all the tags that I don't want an email to be sent out to, right? So banned, don't email, moved, commercial, no review, too far. And remember, I had around 575 customers. Now this email is only going to send out to 449 customers. So we can update the client segment list, continue to the content, and then you can customize the actual content of your email to send out to your customers. So I'm still in the process of doing this email blast, but you can see you can edit anything here. Do you still need help with dog poop? Sign up below. And there's this link, request a quote button, or I can add an external link if I want to direct them to a landing page, for example. You can customize this button however you want. So I want to make this green. I want a poop free yard. Review the campaign, and then it's going to ask for more information. You click save, you'll verify your email, and then you can send out an email campaign directly to your customer list because you've been actively acquiring people's data points and adding them into your CRM. I think this marketing tool is a game changer for Jobber. I'm super excited to try it out. If you want to try out this marketing tool with Jobber, make sure you go to poopscoopsfornoobs.com/Jobber. You'll get yourself my exclusive discount plus a 14-day free trial. And when you sign up, I will send you my Jobber cheat sheet for Pooper Scoopers. It has all of my configurations, all of my settings, everything that I've used with Jobber to help you get set up as fast as possible. So I'm super excited about this marketing tool. We're going into the busiest time of the year with spring rush. I have hundreds and hundreds of people that I've already serviced in the last 3 years, and now with this marketing tool, I'll be able to send out an email blast and just bring in more traffic that I own and a percentage of them will re-sign up back to services during the spring rush, and I don't have to pay for it through Facebook ads or Google ads because these are already my customers. Speaking of spring rush, it's only ramping up more and more, and if you want to know how you can set your business up for success during this spring rush season, I have these 2 videos right here that'll talk about my entire plan with spring rush and how to best prepare as a pooper scooper. And I'll see you on the next scoop. And as always, acknowledge the now. Bye.